This
Tableau.
conference will now be recorded.
Okay, second point is different products in Tableau. Okay, so the 2 points are very important. Okay, so before going to start the demo class, first of all we need to understand what is Tableau. Okay, why do we need to learn Tableau? Okay, so what is the importance in organization level? Okay, so how exactly customers are using the Tableau in the organization? So we will see one by one. So first of all, Tableau is a data visualization tool. So data visualization tool in the sense like it is a graphical representation of the data. Graphical representation of the data. So Tableau is also one of the business intelligence reporting tool. Okay, business intelligence reporting tool. What is the meaning of the business intelligence reporting tool? Okay, so we will discuss it. And what is the use of the data visualization? Basically, okay, so for example, you are running the one organization, whether it could be a startup or whether it could be a big organization, whatever it may be. So every day you will do the some transaction, right? Like a sales transaction or purchasing transaction or SD transaction, whatever it may be. So every day you will do the some transaction, and your transactions are storing in your database. Okay, so tables are storing in columns and rows information. Okay, column and row information. So if you want to analyze the column and row information, okay, so basically it is very tricky process to analyze in various methods. Okay, but you can able to analyze what is your sales and what is your profit and what is your monthly and so some basic analysis you can able to do it on top of the column and row information. But if you want to analyze in various systems like a very quick manner, okay, so you need to load your column and row information into the visualization tool. Like for example, in Excel also you can able to create the some charts, okay, to analyze very quick manner. So but Excel will support like a limited features, right? So that's why reporting tools are came into the picture, and it helps to the customers to analyze their data very quick manner, like a one click they can able to understand their business and monthly information, whatever it may be. So business intelligence, I like BI reporting tools in the sense like for example, okay, just I'm giving the small information. Like for example, you have a some data files, like some data tables are available in Excel file. Like for example, this is your Excel data. Like for example, this is your SAP system data. Like for example, this is like a Archil system or some other like a SQL or something, anything. Okay, so on top of these databases, okay, so basically in organization level we are creating one database, like a database. So while loading the data into database, okay, so you will do the some transactions, right? Like you will do the some um, transformations, like filtering the data, removing the duplicate records. Okay, so only necessary information. So this is like a transactional data. So transactional data having entire information. This is like a transactional data, and this is like a structured data. Structured data in the sense like a only wanted information will be available in the database. So here you can able to do the some filters like a removing the duplicates, removing the null values, okay, removing the unwanted data. So everything you will apply the some filters, and you will load the data into the database. And on top of the database, you can able to create the some reports. Okay, so this is like a basically every organization and every employee are doing in this manner. Okay, so but this is very like a this is like a rework. Okay, so every day and every time you have to do the filtering, and every time you have to load the data into database, and on top of that you have to create the reports. So this is like a normal process of the reports. But when you are using the reporting tools like a Click or Tableau or Power BI or something, so it is like a automatic process of the these process, like a automatic of the basic process. Okay, so when you are doing automatic of the basic process, we call it as a business intelligence. Okay, so automatically it will identify these are all the things. Okay, so it will load and it will create the data process. So like for example, you have a transactional data, Excel, SAP, Oracle or SQL something. So instead of database, you can able to connect to the transactional table directly. Okay, and you can able to apply the some filters in Tableau, and you can able to create the reports. So this is also one of the basical process. But sometimes, okay, it won't happen. Okay, you can able to create the reports on top of the database also. Okay, so this is like a business intelligence reporting tool. Anyone have questions, guys?
No, no question,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. So the next thing is, see, basically graphical representation. Like a graphical representation in the sense, like for example, in Excel file or any one of the database, so tables contains the column and row information, right? So when you are loading the data into tables or databases, so data stored in column and row information. If you want to analyze the data, okay, so it is like a tricky process to analyze the data in the various ways. So but when you converted our data into graphical representation, like a bar representation, pie representation, okay, so like a line representation, so customers can able to easily understand how exactly they uh, organization is going, like a, their profit is going to be high or their profit is going to be down, so they can able to easily understand their business information in graphical representation. Okay, so that is the meaning of the graphical representation. So basically, why do we have to learn Tableau? So many reporting tools are available in market, like a Click is available, ClickSense, okay, Power BI, Yellowfin, okay, so MSBI, so many reporting tools are available. But why do we have to learn Tableau? So basically, if you want to learn any one of the reporting tool, you need to identify the features of the reporting tool. Okay, so how exactly the tool is helping to the customers, how exactly the tool is helping to the developers. Okay, so whether it is a user friendly tool or, okay, so is the, we need to understand, right? So it depends on the features wise, we need to get those info. Like for example, the first feature is multiple data source connectivity option. Multiple data source connectivity in the sense, like for example, okay, you people are running the one organization, so some customer data might be available in the CRM system, some financial data might be available in the SAP system, like some whatever it may be. Okay, so some other sales information is available in the Oracle. Okay, so product information is available in SQL. Okay, if you want to connect to the multiple systems, whether Tableau will support or not, yes. Okay, it will support multiple systems, like more than 50 database drivers are available, and those drivers also is not a purchased drivers. So by default you can able to see the, or you can able to connect to the multiple systems. Look over here, this is the Tableau first screen. Here you can able to see the three sections. One is the connect, second one is the open, third one is the discover. Okay, see, if you want to connect to the databases, or if you want to connect to the data flat files, so this is the connection string, connection section. You can able to select any one of the respective database connection, like for example flat files. Okay, if you want to connect to the flat files, you have to use the flat files section. Or if you want to connect to the servers, okay, this is the server section. Click on the more option. Look over here. Okay, it is loading, but basically, uh, you can able to connect to the more than 50 database drivers like Amazon database drivers, Oracle database drivers, okay, so SAP database drivers. So every database drivers are free drivers. That is the biggest advantage. Like for example, see here, okay, you people can able to see the database drivers, right? These are the drivers. Like for example, if you want to connect to the SAP HANA, just click on the SAP HANA driver. Okay, automatically it will connect to the driver, but you need to pass the some information like HANA server name, HANA port number. So everything you need to select. So like for example, if you want to select the if you want to connect to the PostgreSQL, just click on it. If you want to connect to the Oracle, okay, just click on it. So almost 50 plus database drivers are available, and all drivers are free. Okay, no need to install it. So by default, it will be available. That is the first feature. But whereas in ClickView or ClickSense, okay, so some database drivers are free, but some database drivers need to be purchase it before connect to the server. Okay, so for example, SAP drivers. So it is very expensive in Click section. Okay, by default they won't provide the Click drivers. So we need to install it, and later we need to connect to the database. That is the first feature. Second one is reporting feature. So reporting feature in the sense, already I told you, Tableau is a visualization tool. Visualization tool in the sense like it is a graphical representation. If you want to represent your data graphically, okay, so the tool also has to be support advanced charts like a bar chart, line chart, pie chart. So it is like a basical charts. Everywhere it's available. Like Excel also, you can able to represent your data basic representation. But the tool has to be support advanced charts like more than uh, 24 35 charts are available. Okay, by default 24 charts are available, and you can able to extend up to 35 charts. Like you need to follow the some steps to create the customization, then automatically it will looks like a one of the chart. Okay, so reporting tools like charts can able to create it, and basic tables also, like for example, um, everyone can able to understand like a stride table, okay, pivot table. Okay, so it's like a column and row information, and pivot in the sense like a grouping and ungrouping information is available. But in Tableau, okay, you can able to create the cross representation. Okay, so three types of representation you can able to create in Tableau. And functions also you can able to use it. Like for example, basic functions available in everywhere, like a sum, average, min, max, everywhere is available. But in Tableau now, so there are the 8 category functions are available, like a number based functions, string functions, table calculation functions. Okay, so 8 category functions are available in Tableau. And at the same time, conversions. So conversions in the sense like, for example, in any one of the database, so database developers created the field with the help of string, for example. Okay, but basically they created the field as a string field. But in Tableau now, if you want to convert the string data type into date, or if you want to convert into the integer, yes, you can able to create it. No need to request the database team to change the data type. Automatically, in Tableau will support the conversions like a string to integer, integer to string, date to string. So everything is possible in Tableau. That is the reporting feature. Third one is exporting, sorry, sharing and scheduling as well as subscription. Okay, so sharing, scheduling as well as subscription. Like for example, I'm a Tableau developer. So just I created my report in my desktop. You people are the customers. So how exactly you will analyze your reports? So I need to share it with you, right? So how exactly I will share it with you? there is some midpoint need to be available, right? So that is like a server. So I will share my application onto the server, and you people can able to access the applications through the server. Just through the web it will be support, and I can able to share it with you n number of the customers. There is no limit. And at the same time scheduling also, like a daily I can able to schedule application minutes wise. Okay, so weekly wise, monthly wise, yes, it is possible. And extra feature is subscription. Like for example, I'm a Tableau developer, so my application will run every day. Okay, so every day it will be run. Sometimes might be it will be failed, but how exactly I will know whether it is a failed or whether it is a successfully running? Okay, I need to log into the server and I need to check the application. This is like a normal procedure. But when I subscribe this application, okay, so it will send the mail if it is success or failed. Okay, so when I open my Outlook, automatically I can able to see the application status after subscribe the application. That is also one of the feature. And the next one is export the reports into different forms. Okay, like in Excel format you can able to export the reports, and image format also you can able to send it, and the PDF formats also. Okay, like for example, Tableau is a one tool, right? Okay, if you want to share the report screenshot in Excel format or PDF format or image format, you can able to share it. Okay, so it is available, that feature. These are all the major features are available in Tableau. Okay, anyone have questions up to now?
No questions from my
Anyone?
side.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So the next thing is, so if you want to start your learning in Tableau, so first of all, you need to understand the 2 points. First of all, different roles in Tableau. So basically, how many types of roles are available? What is your career growth in Tableau? So we need to understand also. So basically, there are the two types of roles are available in Tableau. One is the developer role, and second one is the admin role. So basically, developers just they develop the Tableau workbooks. Develop the Tableau workbooks. So workbooks is nothing but it's like a applications. But in Tableau terminology, we call it as a Tableau workbook. So Tableau workbook is nothing but a combination of the three sections. One is the sheet, second one is the dashboard, second one is the story. Okay, so we will discuss it later, but just to understand what is the developer activities in the organization. So basically develop the Tableau workbooks based on the client requirement. That's it. So admins, after develop the Tableau workbook by the developer, okay, so admins has to sharing the application and scheduling as well as subscription on the server side. Okay, so these are all the two roles are available in Tableau. But Indian market now we don't have the two types of roles. So even developer also has to do the development activities plus admin activities. So might be in foreign countries or something. So they can able to hire in different roles, like developers are different, okay, and admins are different. But Indian na, so Indian market or Indian companies, so developer also has to do the admin activities. Admin also has to do the sometimes development activities. Sometimes, okay, but developer has to do the admin activities. So that is must and should. In the training session now we will provide both things. Next thing is different products. So if you want to get the some hands-on experience, or if you want to get the more knowledge on the Tableau product side, okay, so Tableau side, you need to understand the product information also. So how many products are there, what is the use of the each and every product, how exactly it helps to the developer in the real time project. So we need to understand. Okay, one minute. So basically there are the 6 products are available in Tableau. One is the desktop, server, online, reader, public, mobile. Okay, so we have a 6 products are available in Tableau. Okay, so each and every product having the different purpose. Like for example, desktop. So it is a developer tool. Okay, it is a developer product. So in desktop, we can able to create, or we can able to modify, or we can able to read a Tableau workbook. So Tableau workbook is nothing but a application. Okay, so in Tableau workbook having 3 sections: sheet, dashboard, and story. So basically, when you install the Tableau desktop, so it will support up to 14 days trial version. Just when you install the Tableau desktop, it will support 14 days trial version. So after 14 days, if you want to start your development activities, okay, you need to follow the 2 things. One is either you need to purchase the official key. So the cost of the official key is $2,000. So the second way is, if you are a learner, okay, so you need to go with the second option. So it is like a student license key option. Okay, and third option also is available, but it is not the good way for the developers, because in public also you can able to do the some development activities. So by seeing the name you can able to understand public in the sense everyone can able to access your applications. So that's why it's not recommendable. But in the public also, if you have some like a sample data, or if you have some unsecured data, you can able to create your applications in the Tableau public, and you can able to do the some development activities and everything. But so your applications can able to access by anyone. Okay, and next one is server. It is the web application. It is maintained by the admin or developer. So basically, it is a web application, and you need to install the server application physically in your premises. So in your organization level, you have to install the server in your premises physically. But it will be maintained the admin or a developer. So when you purchase a Tableau server, so minimum cost is $10,000. Okay, so by default they will provide the 10 users license keys by default. Okay, you will get the 10 users license keys. So if you want to increase the users license keys, so the price will be vary. Okay, and what type of activities we will do on the server side, like a sharing, scheduling, okay, subscription. So everything we can able to do it on the server side. And next one is online. So server and online both are same products, but server need to be installed in our premises physically, but online no need to install it. It is like a cloud version of the Tableau server. Just we need to create the one account in online, and we need to pay the some amount, okay, to the Tableau team. Okay, so for each user wise you need to pay, and you can able to do the all activities whatever you are doing in the server side now. So those type of activities you can able to do it in online also. Okay, features wise there is no change, but okay, access wise, users list wise, so difference is there. So here now, so bulk amount you need to pay the Tableau team to get the server. But here now, for each user wise you need to pay that. Like for example, for each user wise you need to pay the $500. Okay. Next one is Tableau Reader. It is a free product, and by seeing the name you can able to understand Reader. So Reader in the sense like read the Tableau workbooks. So you can't able to create or you can't able to modify. In desktop now you can able to do the three activities: creating, modifying, reading. But in Reader just you can able to read the Tableau workbook. So that's why it is a free product. No need to purchase. Just you can able to install the Tableau Reader, and if you have any Tableau workbook now, just browse it. Like browse it in the sense like you open the workbook through the Reader. So it will open it. You can able to read the workbooks. Tableau Public. So already I told you in public also you can able to do the some development activities. Okay, but what is public product? So how exactly we can able to access it? So like everyone can able to understand, right? Like public websites, secured websites. Public websites in the sense like a crickinfo.com. Okay, so like a government websites. Okay, like some secured websites in the sense like a company organization websites, like some government related secured websites. So if you want to get the some information through the public website, no need to log in it, no need to pay the some amount. And if you want to log in into the secured websites like organization, so you need to enter the credentials, then it will give the some information. Same way, Tableau also is providing the public website wherever you want to some information, right? So you can able to get the information through the public, and if you want to do the some development activities also you can able to do it. So it's like a website only, that's it. Next one is mobile. So nowadays everyone having the Android apps, right? Android phones, like a Apple phones also. So if you want to read your Tableau workbooks through the mobile device, then you need to install the Tableau mobile product in your mobile. Then you can able to read the workbooks through the mobile device. So but basically six products are there. Frankly saying, in real time you can able to use three products. Okay, so first of all, developer tool is developer product is desktop. It is the common, but sometimes you can able to use server or sometimes you can able to use the online. Okay, the three products are very important. Okay, so but sometimes, okay, so like for example some sales team is there, right? So they are not a developers. Just we will provide the reader application, reader product, and we can able to share our Tableau workbook to the sales team. They can able to read the Tableau workbook sometimes only. Okay, any questions guys so far?
Am I audible, sir?
Pardon?
Am I audible to you?
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
I just want to know one thing. If we will go for the developer role, so we need to learn desktop product, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, and if you go with the admin, so we need to learn that two products like public and server. Sorry, server and another one. That's it. So
Server or
like,
online, both are same only. Both are same
okay,
only, but both are same. So we won't use both online and server. Okay, so it depends on your project. Like for example, if the customers are more than 100 or 50 customers, then we will go with the server. Okay, if the customers are very limited, like a 10 users or 5 users, so then we will go with the online.
okay, okay. It's totally depend.
Uh, mm. It
Okay,
depends on
thank
your
you.
project. Uh, okay,
Okay.
thank you. Anyone have
So one
questions?
more doubt I have.
Yes, yes.
Just a small question. What is the
Okay.
price of the student license key,
Ah,
the desktop version?
sorry. It is like a free. No need to pay the amount.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so if you want to get the student license key now, okay, so you need a student ID scan copy.
Okay.
Okay, so we will request the Tableau team. So we are a students. Okay, so so we would like to learn the Tableau. If the student ID scan copy is valid, then they will provide it. Otherwise, they won't provide. So how exactly they will validate in the sense like the student ID, na? Okay, it should have the uh, tenure of the course and the university or college. It should be registered. Okay, so some informations need to be valid. Then only they will provide the license key. Okay, clear?
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Anyone have questions? Okay. So now let me show you that Tableau Desktop. So just I will create the one sample application. So how exactly we will create in real time? Okay, so we will see. See, basically this is like a Tableau Desktop application. Just if you want to load your data from the Excel file or JSON file or text file or any flat file, just use this section. Or if you want to load your data from the server, just use this section. So I'm going to load the data from the Excel. Just click on the Excel connector. Just click on the open. So automatically Tableau will create the one connection string between the data and Tableau.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you. Can I ask you one more question?
Pardon?
Uh, uh, Sir, we can connect up to how many data source as you told us that there is 50 plus data source over there. So is there any limit that we can connect?
There is no, no, there is no limit to the database, but there is the limit in the table wise. Like
Okay,
uh, there is no limit in the database connections, but limit on the tables wise. Like for example, I just now connect to the Excel file, right? So here I
yeah,
have a three tables. One is the order table, people table, written table. So like for example, some Excel files or some databases having the more than 24 or something. Okay, it won't support. Okay, but it will support for each connection 24 tables. Okay,
okay, okay,
is it
got
clear?
it. Thank you. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. See here, just like connected to the sample superstore Excel file, there are the three tables are there. Just to drag and drop the tables onto the semantic layer. So we call it as a semantic layer. On semantic layer now we can able to create the data model. Like for example, if you want to create the reports on top of the single table, just to drag and drop the single table. If you want to create the reports on top of the multiple tables, just to drag and drop it. Okay. If the both tables having the common name, automatically it will identify the common field between the two tables and it will give the connection or common ID between the two order table and the written table. See here, order ID and order ID based on the common field. Okay, and the next one is, and if you want to create the or if you want to drag and drop the one more table, just to drag and drop. So later we will discuss on it. What is the live connection? What is the extract? What is the filter? So it is like a 1 hour session. Okay, we will discuss it later. But just I am trying to showcase the how exactly we will create the reports on the Tableau desktop. So already I told you Tableau desktop, Tableau workbook having the three sections, right? One is the sheet, dashboard, and storyboard. So basically, in sheet level, we can able to create the single report. In dashboard level, we can able to combine the multiple sheets, multiple reports. Story is nothing but it is a combination of the both sheet and dashboards. See, in sheet level, so when you after creating the data model, so you need to enter into the sheet level. Just click on the sheet. See here, in the left hand side, it will show you the table information and field information. So you loaded the three tables. One is the order table, people table, and return table. And this is a sheet level. You can able to create a single report. If you want to create the one more report, just click on the sheet ID. Then it will show you the new worksheet. Okay, see, just to drag and drop the required fields onto the columns and rows. Like I want to showcase the category wise sales information. Just to drag and drop the category onto the columns, drag and drop the measure onto the rows. See, category wise sales information. If you want to change the representation of the data, like right now it is showing the bar representation. If you want to go with the another representation, so in the right hand side top corner, na, show me section is there. So here you can able to select any one of the required information. Okay, see. So it is like a drag and drop tool, user friendly tool. Just to click on the another sheet. So right now I am in India, right? So that's why it has taken the India information. But basically the data is okay. So like a United States information, right? So that's why you need to select the United States. Okay. The next one is, see here. Totally I created the four sheets, right? So if you want to combine the sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3 and sheet 4, you can able to combine it in dashboard. Just click on the dashboard icon, new dashboard. So here you can able to combine all the sheets together with interactive mode. See here. Just to drag and drop process. So if you want to combine both sheets and dashboard, just to go with the story. So it is like a storytelling option. Like for example, okay, if you want to narrate your project, or if you want to narrate the your dashboard, like one step to another step, like, so you can able to create the stories. Okay, so but in story now you can able to combine both sheets and dashboards. So this is the Tableau desktop. This is the way you can able to create the Tableau reports. Okay, it is very easy and it is a user friendly tool. Okay, but where, the tricky part is like a calculations. Like for example, here I have uh, used the sum of the sales. It is like a basic information, but in real time, no, it's not that much easy. Okay, so we need to write the some extra calculations to achieve the customer requirement. Okay, so that is a tricky part. Otherwise everything is very easy, but it is a user friendly. So only two things are very different. One is the data model creation, and second one is calculation creation, and the third one is requirement gathering, like how exactly uh, they are providing the data. Okay, so what is their requirement? Okay, so while creating the project now, we need to understand what is their requirement. Okay, so any complex reports they are expecting. Okay, so we need to understand their requirement. That is, the three parts are very tricky, otherwise everything is very easy. Okay, any questions, guys?
Yeah, I have
No,
one
sir.
query.
Okay, go ahead.
So I just want to ask that in dashboard we can merge up to how many sheets? Is there any limit for that?
No, no, no. There is no limit here. See here.
Okay, okay.
Right now, okay, see here. Right now, for example, yeah, click over here. Automatically, it
So,
will adjust the sheets here. Okay. So, like for example, just now I created the one more sheet. If you want to add this one, just add it. But visualization in the sense, by looking also it should be clear, right? Okay, so that's
yeah.
why, okay, we need to maintain the limited sheets required information. For example, within the screen, okay, we need to add the more information. Then we will go with the hide and show option. Okay, like for example, when you click on this one, also it should display the other sheets. When you click on the detailed information, okay, it should display the different information. Otherwise, okay, you can able to extend the size of the dashboard. Okay,
Okay.
like for example, height you can able to add it. See here. Okay, clear?
Oh, yeah, clear. Thank you.
Any questions? Anyone have a question?